Hey traders, in this video I'm going to talk about how to spot a bubble, even if it's a short-term bubble, and also some chart reading techniques to help you understand when to get in and when not to get in. So anyway guys, let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, so what I said on that disclaimer just right there guys is simply true, right? You know, you don't just simply take a trade based on what I'm saying here. All these other things come into a matter. Are you being diligent with a trading plan? Are you getting in and getting out at the same time? And I know most people are like, yeah, John, just show me the next best trade. I want to make $1 million today. And I got some hard facts for you. That's probably not going to happen. So moving forward, guys, you know, again, like what I'm about to talk about here, if you don't have good money management, good trade management, you haven't got your emotions in check, you're not going to make money from trading. Simple as that. So what I want to talk about here, guys, is really how to spot a bubble in the market and how to stay out of it. And I want to use the Bitcoin here. I did a video based on Bitcoin and I got hammered for it. If you go back and look at my archives on YouTube, you'll be able to see I did a video up here, and it was actually almost pin perfect. I saw Bitcoin rallying up through here, and I did a video that simply says, do not buy Bitcoin here. And I tell you, I got so many dislikes, I got so much hate for it, and we haven't been up there ever since. Now, what made me do that video is you can see when something goes up so fast and so quick, we generally get a pretty decent and big pullback. And as you can see how fast things move. So you can see how fast this thing moved up, right? That told me to say, you know what, I'm not going to get into Bitcoin, but there's nothing to say to get in Bitcoin right now. In fact, this will be the worst time to get into Bitcoin. Why? Because if something goes up so quickly and so fast, it goes down, right? Look at the 2001 tech bubble. What happened? The Nasdaq just screamed higher and higher and higher, and then it collapsed. That must have been saying, hang on, this is just pretty crazy right now, and I'm gonna step aside, right? So as you can see, that when something rallies up so quickly, a lot of people are jumping in here hoping it's gonna keep going up. But guys, you know, it's the market doesn't work like that. And if you ever look at a market, I'm going to talk about a stock just recently where I know a lot of people got burned, and I was looking at it back then as well too. I wish I did a video. That if you ever see a stock rally up so quickly, like a lot of the miners have right now, like a lot of the miners did, if you ever see a market rally up so quickly, then get out. Look what happened in the Chinese market. What happened? When they unleashed the gates, the thing went vertical. If you only knew this one technique and you move forward, you'd be a much better trader. If something is exploding vertically and it's just going up and up and up, do not be buying into that market, because we're likely to get a crazy snapback. I'm not saying short it. I'm not saying buy it. I'm just saying get out of the way. Now, if you're a smart trader, you know how to read charts and stuff like that, then you might be able to catch on the way down as well too. Have tight stops, big profit targets, and so on and so forth, right? So you can capture that. But the thing is, guys, I did a video up here saying do not buy Bitcoin. I got hammered for it, and everyone's still holding on Bitcoin, hoping and waiting for this thing to get back up to here. And I know a lot of people would have bought it up here as well too. So, you know, how to spot a bubble, you know, and do not place a trade if you want to get ahead of the market and have the probabilities on your side. If the market rallies up like that so quickly, then just do not get involved with it. Okay. Now, I talk about that, and let me see if I can bring up. Is it this one here? Yeah, this one here. So you can see here, right? The Shanghai, the wrong one. Here we go here, right? So let's have a look at this chart here. What do we see? And it's really obvious, right? When something goes up so quickly and so hard and so fast, we generally get a snapback. And as you can see, right? And this happens all the time. Look back here. 2007, a massive run up. Then the market started to what? It started to come down through here. But as this market was rallying up through here, you'll be like, oh my goodness, this thing is just gone nuts. And you can see then it got the lower peak, and then we had the 2008 style crash. What was the sign to see that this thing was going to start to come down? Well, obviously it was the lower peak, right? It was this one right here. But the market sometimes doesn't give that. So that's the reason why you need to stand out. But look what happened just recently. The market went up, went sideways, and then it just exploded. What do you think a lot of people were doing here? Buying the hell out of it. Oh my goodness, it's going up. They think it's going to keep going up forever. Do not be buying the market right now. Because look what happens. Bam. Exactly, right? Exactly. So bam, bam, bam. Now it's going up. Now it's going up through here. Guess what's next? Down through there. Probably back down towards the lows 2008. And that's what's likely to happen over the next 12 months. Because you can just see the flow of the market. So guys, do not buy the market when this happens, because it's just you're doing yourself a dissatisfaction, and you can see it. A bubble is a bubble is a bubble, and you can clearly see a bubble on a chart. And I don't care, guys, whether it's a stock market chart, a futures chart, even a housing chart. Like some places where I live around Sydney area, they've gone up like 300% in 5 years. Tell me that's not a bubble. That's not normal. That's not going to get a serious correction. And I hear so many people right now saying, John, you don't understand. It's supply and demand and blah, blah, blah. And this is not, and you don't understand and blah, 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 blah. You know what, guys? That's what I heard on Bitcoin as well, too. If you don't believe me, guys, type in YouTube, do not buy Bitcoin here, John Howell. And you'll see my videos come up. And then go watch those videos and you'll be able to see what people are saying. I got hammered. You don't understand, John. Technical analysis doesn't work on Bitcoin, and you don't know what's going on, and supply, demand, and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, guys, life doesn't have to be that complicated. If you really know how to read a graph or read a chart, you can see whether something's bubbling or not. You know what I mean? Where something's just getting way out of control. Like it could be the debt market, it could be human population for that matter. Which actually, it's really, really scary to actually see the debt market and human population, that sort of chart. I'm not saying, I'm going to leave that there. But but guys, when something bubbles like that, this is how to spot a bubble to get out of the way of a crash. When the market's going to crash, how to get away with it, because this is when the market crashes, right? And how to actually get away from it. Now, guys, the reason why I'm bringing this up to you is because a lot of people were so bullish on the miners, but a lot of people are going very, very quiet. And I want to bring up AG here for a minute. And my software has gone. So let me bring up AG here for a minute. And I want to talk about this one stock. Now this is this one stock, guys, that I was supposed to look at here because so many people were pumping it up and pumping it up and pumping it up and pumping it up. And it's like, guys, look at the chart for what it really is. And I know a lot of people are really nervous right now with a lot of mining companies because so many people were bullish on the mining sector. So many people. And guys, and I was the same, right? I heard a lot of people from a lot of YouTube channels I was listening to about how good this company was, First Majestic Silver. And they were pumping it and pumping it and pumping it and pumping it and pumping it. And I was talking about this the last couple of days on my channel, but I want to bring this home once again. That I was looking at this, and I was looking at this probably in the last sort of, this is a weekly chart, so probably in the last 3-4 months I've been watching this thing go up. I'm like, man, this thing's going crazy. And a lot of people talk about, 300% gains, and you should get in, and all this sort of stuff, and you're missing out. And I'm looking at this chart, and this is the weekly chart, right, of First Majestic. And I'm not picking on First Majestic here, I'm just saying, this video is all about how to avoid a crash. How to avoid the crash and how to spot a bubble, right? So even if it's a short-term bubble, how to actually avoid that if you're looking to get into it so you can get in at a better time. This happens on every single market out there. Now, guys, look at this here. Whenever you're looking at a chart, firstly that I looked at this point where if I draw this trend line from here to here, firstly what I could see was this, that this market only ran straight up to an overall resistance line, which was this top point up through here. So I'm thinking, okay, it looks like we're likely to run there, but looks like it might hold there. But forget that for a minute. Forget support and resistance here for a minute. Let's actually just talk about the actual flow of the market. Now, you guys know what I'm going to talk about, right? Because I've been talking about the whole video. Now, by looking at this, and by the way, guys, if you really like this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, leave a comment, and guys, share this video out with a lot of people because this video can really help a lot of people, especially if they're looking to invest right now. So guys, you can see what happened here with First Majestic, right? And I was looking at this around, when was this here? Around the June-July mark. I was looking at it because a lot of people were talking about this company. It's like, this thing's going nuts and you should be in it and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, So, but I went and looked at the chart and something told me to not get involved. And what was it? Look how vertical that move is. Now, yes, it can just keep going up, but guess what, guys? You may have a 20% chance of it going up and an 80% chance of it actually having a correction, because that's how the markets work, right? If you get a big move up, you generally get a nice sharp pullback. Look at this here, right? You got a big move up, and then you had, you know, it looks like you had a correction from 16 down to 11 again, and then a big move up. And look at this here, another snapback. That's how the markets work. They don't just keep going up and up and up and up and up. And the more it goes up and up and up and up, it's like an elastic band and it snaps back. And then guess what? Bam! Like that. So guys, I've been doing these videos to really help you guys understand how the markets work and how to trade the markets better. Because guys, this is how you become a much better trader. So guys, and you can see this here. Now, as I said before, there's other videos I've done in the last couple of weeks of how to find better entries and stuff like that. But this video is all about how to spot a bubble to avoid a crash, right? To avoid a stock market crash. So that's what this whole video is all about. And I hope this really helped you out. Once again, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, guys. Give me a comment. Please share this video with your friends, because I really believe now more than ever, people really need to know this. And guys, this also works for the downside as well too. If something goes down so hard and so quickly, so fast, we're likely to get a sharp rebound, right? So this also works for the downside as well too. So it's just understanding the flow of the market to really help you out. And that's what this video is all about, is to help you, become a much better trader. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course. And I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.